guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Yesy. Welcome. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on the new Morphe Jaclyn Hill boat collection. So I want to start this kind of like a series, and I want to do a look with each palette. I'm not going to do a review. I'm not going to do no comparison, no swatches, none of that stuff, because YouTube is filled with them, honestly, and there's like so much controversy and all of that over these palettes. I personally just don't want to do any of that stuff, but I do want to use the palettes, create different looks with each palette. So every week I'm going to be uploading a new look with each of the different palettes. So it'll run for like a month, I guess, because there's 4 palettes. So for today's video, we're going to be using the Armed and Gorgeous palette. It looks like this. So I put on my little yellow romper for this occasion. So as you can see, my face is already done. I have bronzer, I have concealer, powder, all of that jazz. So to start off, I do want to prime my lids with concealer. I don't typically use eyeshadow primer, so I'm going to prime my lids with this ColourPop concealer. Now with that same sponge, I'm going to dip into translucent powder. I'm using the RCMA No Color powder. I'm going to put a whole bunch of powder under my eye for fallout. Alright, let's jump right into it. We're going to start with the shade Access and Agent. I'm going to mix these two together as my transition shade. So I think I want to dip into Smooth Criminal with this Morphe M433 brush and pack that in my outer corner very lightly just to give this some depth. I'm going to go back into Smooth Criminal again. So I really want to use this green shade called Top Secret with that same Morphe brush. Concentrate that on my outer corner. I do want to flick it out to get that cat eye effect. So I'm going to take this smaller e.l.f. brush, go back into Top Secret, deepen it out a little bit more. So I want to blend everything out. So I'm going to take my first brush and go back into the 2 shades Access and Agent to blend everything out a little bit. So now for our lid shade, I want to take the shade Con, and I'm going to put my brush in there, and I'm going to spray it with some spray and put that all over. Wow. Wow, I know this is not a review at all whatsoever, but I just want to say these shades so pigmented and they're so easy to blend so far, and this shimmer shade is stunning. I know I wet it, but either way, it performs beautifully. So I'm going to go back into my Morphe brush and take Top Secret again, the green shade, and blend everything out a little bit so it runs seamlessly. When you run that green matte shade on the edges to blend it out, it creates this beautiful like green metallic. Wow, I love that transition. Go back into this little e.l.f. brush and define the crease a little bit with Top Secret. I'm going to clean up the edges with translucent powder again. While that's fixing itself, we're going to do our brow bone. So for brow bone, I'm going to take the white shade VIP and ever so slightly I used a light hand on the brow bone because I didn't want it so blending, and I have hairs down there, so I didn't want it to like super duper highlight. All right, so I'm going to wipe off the powder. So now let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna take most of the same colors. So I'm gonna take the first two shades that we started off with, Access and Agent, and run that on our lower lash line. I'm using this smudger brush. Start off with a nice base, and then I'm gonna take this flat definer brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Smooth Criminal and run that in our outer corner, really close to the lash line. Now we're gonna dip into the shade Top Secret, the green color, and concentrate that in our outer corner, close to our lash line. I am connecting it with the outer corner right here. I'm gonna go back into my sponger brush and take the shade Agent on its own and just blend everything out. Guys, I'm obsessed with this look. Okay, so now for our inner corner, I want to mix the shade Guilt Trip, this gold right here, with VIP. I saw Jaclyn how to do this. I think I want to add a tad bit more of Guilt Trip, the gold shade. All right, now let's finish off with some mascara. All right, the eyes are complete, but we're not done yet. So I've seen a lot on Instagram and even here on YouTube, a lot of people using eyeshadows as blushes. I know that Gabby, she does it with her Alamana palette all the time. I've been doing it with the Zodiac palette, Kathleen Zodiac palette, because she did give us a tip to use Libra as blush and it was beautiful. So I do want to attempt to use one of these shades as blush just so it looks cohesive. So I want to take the shade Agent right here and with this little brush, Luxie brush, dip into it, tap off the excess, and wow, that is a beautiful orangey blush. This is pigmented, guys. I really like it. It is pigmented, so I'm gonna go over another brush and smooth everything out. Wow, I really like it actually. For highlight, I did see Jaclyn Hill do this as well. She dipped into Guilt Trip and VIP. Wow, do you see that? Alright guys, so we're really getting our money's worth with this palette. You have a highlight, you got a blush in here, you got a full eye look. Love this. So for lips, we're gonna line our lips with MAC Spice Lip Pencil. You already know the drill. And then for lipstick, we're going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the shade Nude. And then we're going to top it off with some gloss. I'm going to use the ColourPop Kathleen Nights gloss in Moonchild. Now some setting spray, Milani Make It Last. Alright guys, this is the final look. I love the way this looks turned out. This is something pretty new to me because I don't really have experience with green shadows. I've tried to use matte green shadows before and they never really look right. but this look is stunning. I really like how it came out. All the mattes blended beautifully. The metallic was just gorgeous. I love that I got to use the shade Agent as a blush. It looks beautiful, especially for summer, and it ties the look together beautifully. So I am overall super happy with the way this look turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, I am going to be doing more looks with the whole entire Jaclyn Hill Vogue collection. Next week I will be doing another one of the palettes, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications to see when I post my next video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.